So in 2012, there was a concerted push from tribal staff to let council know that this needed to be a priority. This is not only for the tribal employees, but it's for the community that we serve. The folks who come for the monthly meetings, the folks who visit all the offices to get their important business completed. It's really for the entire community. It represents turning a page in our history for Onkwariwa'shòn in terms of the demo of the current building that's scheduled to take place this fall and getting this new building online. So it's really part of the evolution of our infrastructure, where we have prioritized many strong infrastructure projects over the past 5 years, and this is the largest one, and it's really the culmination of a lot of hard work.
The building is about 54,000 square feet. One of the really big improvements over the existing building, there are many. One of them is parking. The new building is going to have about 225 parking places compared to the existing building, which only has about 90. We're going to have a ground-mounted solar array sort of in the back of the building over by the walking trail. The building will be entirely handicap accessible. Another big improvement over the existing building is conference rooms. The new building is going to have 5 substantial conference rooms. It'll also have a classroom. And then there'll be a few smaller, more informal spaces in the building where meetings could take place if, by chance, every other room was occupied. Some of the energy efficiency items, like the solar array, like I mentioned, is going to be about 75 kilowatts, which, depending on consumption, should provide maybe 20 to 25% of the building's use. A step in the right direction for the tribe. We also have a high efficiency HVAC system, which includes geothermal ground wells. We have energy efficient lighting. You know, if a room is unoccupied, the lights will automatically shut off. Daylight harvesting in the lobby, which is, I think there are 2 sensors in the lobby. Those sensors will detect daylight, and whenever there's a lot of daylight, it'll shut the interior lights off automatically. And then we also have a regenerative elevator. When an elevator operates, it generates heat. So a regenerative elevator has a drive within the system that will convert that heat into energy, and then it pumps that energy back into the building's electrical grid. We also did basic building orientation. When we were designing the building, we purposefully oriented it so we get maximum sun exposure on the south and west. But yeah, I mean, those are just a few of the energy efficient items that'll be in that new building.
We still have a long ways to go. October is going to be here soon, but there's still much to be done in the building, and we're excited to see all the progress coming along. One of the benefits of this new building is that we were able to design it for growth. So anybody can open their eyes and look down the road and see more traffic, more homes, more businesses. Onkwariwa'shòn is the fastest growing community in northern New York. So the services that we provide to the community have grown. The demand on the tribal government from community has grown, and we have grown as a staff to reflect that and to respond to that need. In the current building, many programs are cramped in their office space. There's not enough space to grow as they need, and so this building responds to that, and we had planned it for about 10 years of growth. So everyone was asked in the planning process to not only think about where you are today, but 10 and 20 years ahead. I think the community can see how dangerous it can be at times in the congestion at the current tribal administration building complex between the clinic, the tribal administration building, and the family support program and the maintenance buildings. There's so much traffic in that area. So it's part and parcel of a larger plan to really redesign and re-engineer that entire complex so that it's safer, there's better parking, and it meets the needs of the community in a better way. So this project provides to the tribal organization and to the community a better, safer, more professional building from which to conduct our operations and to serve our community. We need to have quality space to provide quality services. And so we're really happy for the staff who is going to benefit from that. We're doing our best to make sure that we provide opportunities for our local people to work here on this project. And in fact, in January, the council strengthened our native content and native preference policies for construction projects. So moving forward, general contractors will be required to have at least 40% native employees at all phases of the project, in all trades.
There's, this whole area in the front here is more like visitor and handicap parking. There's various trades people on site doing drywall, metal studding, the site work, iron workers are involved. There's some electricians involved. Every trade is carrying a little bit of Mohawk employment. I'm going to say 80% are local. Yeah, there's some natives from elsewhere, like different reserves, but they're native. Yeah.
We're most looking forward to, I think, one, the location, two, the natural light. This will be the new boardroom for council. This is all going to be windows, top to bottom. So the big meeting room like we have today up front. When you have natural light, you're going to be happier. You're going to be in a better position, a better mindset, a better mind frame to engage our community members. We feel like we live in a cave. We work in a cave right now at the current building. But to be able to look out when the windows are in and to look out the whole vision for the rest of this property is going to be a beautiful thing. So the natural light is probably number one that everyone's been excited about. The other part is the location right next to the walking trail. So rather than being unhealthy and sitting all day, the opportunity for staff to get up and have a walking meeting, to take a brisk walk, to take a break at lunchtime, that's really going to be special. All the beams will be shellacked and painted nice. A lot of wall space for artwork.
It's very exciting because as reviewing the drawings, I see like a final product, and it's on black and white and a blueprint form. And now you're starting to see the reality of the project as it's progressing. The stonework, the windows are being installed, drywall is going up, staircases are being installed. You're starting to see the big picture come together, and it's very exciting.